So, a lot of times people wonder, can a grandparent have custody of their children's child? And a grandparent doesn't always have the right for the grandchildren to come live with them. It's very defined by the statute on who has the right to even pursue a custody action for their grandchild. And there are a few different ways a grandparent may fall under the category where you would be able to go for custody. One is where the child has been determined to be a dependent child. Under that situation, you would be able to sue for custody. In addition, if the child, and this is really probably one of the more common, if the child is substantially at risk, and it's usually due to parental abuse or neglect, or most commonly these days, a parent is on drugs or has an alcohol abuse issue, or if there's an incapacity. In those situations, grandparents are often finding that they are raising their grandchildren. So there are two parents, but a lot of times one parent that's involved in drugs might be involved with another parent that's involved in drugs. And that's where you see the grandparents getting the primary custody. And finally, the third way, which also is common, especially if you have children who are younger, having children, is if the grandchild has lived with you for a period of 12 consecutive months, meaning it could be with you and your grandchild and the parent, and then the parent decides that they're going to move out on their own. If that happens, then the grandparent can pursue custody as long as you file that petition with the court within 6 months of the child leaving the home. So there's a time limit on that one, but that also enables a grandparent to file for custody. So Pennsylvania does love grandparents, and we'll talk about it in another segment about, getting some partial or visitation if you don't fall under these categories for primary custody.